All right. What's up? It's your boy Matty Matt, and he's back on the mic. What's happening, everybody? Hope we all had a nice Christmas. Hope Santa came down that chimney with the PS5 for you. I got one. Yeah, my wife, she ended up picking one up. I'm over here banging my head off the wall trying to find one all the way up until Christmas. And she had one the whole time. She's the best, man. Anyway, see that clear Magneto, 32 million in 20 seconds. Not bad. He's no Moonstone. Putting up, what, 40, 50 million in 7, 9 seconds. But nice solid clear. So, I have to say first and foremost, you guys are the best. Absolutely, the support has been excellent. This is a brand new channel. I think we're running like 9 days. I'll have to check the exact date, but we surpassed 100 subs. I think it was yesterday or maybe the day before. I think we're even at like 115 now. Might even be more than that. So shout out to everybody out there. You guys are the best, showing your support. And I'm continuing trying to secure, different things, a better setup to allow me to be able to put these videos out, more consistently, better quality. So we're moving along here. Sooner or later, we're gonna be at a pretty good place. So today, what I got in store for you, I got something hot, I got something spicy. I'm not talking about the sandwich off the dollar menu at McDonald's. I'm talking about some nice fast GBR clears. And if you're anything like me, sometimes you just don't have a whole lot of time to get on and sit there for a while. You have enough time. You have like 5 minutes, right? Enough time to pop on and pop off. So 5 minutes, most of the time you're sitting in the lobby. Someone comes in and they're just taking forever, and then you gotta kick them and wait for somebody else because nobody's accepting your invite. So I'm showing you some fast clears that you can use just to get the job done. You want to get on, pop off, get the job done, get out, right? Because now the way it's set up, you got to collect your 500 cubes, you get your 10 tokens, but you want to be as efficient as possible, so you got to wait for those boost points to charge up, right? You want at least 70 so you can hit that 3 times button. So I'm going to show you some of the clears that I use, and just for some entertainment, right? Everyone wants to see the world's fastest clear, and I think this is the world's fastest clear. If there's been I've seen 9, right? I've seen 9 seconds, I've seen 10 seconds. I haven't seen 7 seconds though. And you'll notice, somehow, I did 78% of the damage, which was, I think 56 million in 7 seconds. Man, that power creep is real. Moonstone, she's an absolute monster. But what I'm gonna do is, before each run, I'm gonna show you the builds. I'm show you the builds of everybody, so this way you have an idea of, maybe you want to max out one of these characters, because all these characters I have close to a maxed out build. Some of them maxed out and some of them close to it. So this way, you can get an idea of, if it's worth it for you or not. All right, let's jump into it, guys. All right, here we are, ladies and gentlemen. So I lied. I'm going to show you all of the builds and team ups, and then all the runs after that. So here we go. The first one I'm going to show you is going to be Carnage. Carnage team up Miles Morales with this uniform. He gives the 70% to all attacks. Although I do think I saw that She-Hulk lead is actually better for Carnage, so you could swap that out. But if you're trying to be efficient and you want to use that lead for somebody else, this lead works just fine. But I think you could do it a little bit faster with She-Hulk lead. So this guy with the team up is rocking 72,000 physical attack. That's bananas. Here we have 16 Odin's Blessings. I built this guy up nice just because I love Carnage. I mean, who doesn't? Guy is, he looks amazing, and he's a monster. And again, with my, I got to fix this because, I've been saving all those extreme See these guys here, right? The extreme boost. I'm up to 164 now, so I think I can go ahead and max out some of the meta characters ISO 8 sets, and that's exactly what I'll do soon. So his rage is pretty good. It's a pretty good rolled rage. And, you know, again, you know, with these crafted cards, it's not hard to max out stats. Everything maxed out here. Well over in some stats. I mean, ton of dodge. What's that all about? So here's our first team up. We're going to show you Carnage. Second, I'm going to show you this Sharon Rogers run. She is teamed up with White Fox with the new uni. And I'm using Cyclops here because I'm using Nick Fury and Phil Coulson with Sentry. So, you know, Cyclops, he's given that 35% increased all attacks. And here's Sharon Rogers. She's not completely maxed out. As you can see, she's missing, what, 2, 4, 5, 6 Odin's Blessings. But, you know, all in all, she has a really good build. I don't think she necessarily needs to be maxed out. You know, if you're using her right and you're accumulating that damage, you know, she's putting that back and she's hitting hard. Her ISO 8 set is maxed out, you know, because some of the characters that you've had for a long time, over time, you know, if they're proven to be useful for you, you're gonna max out. You're gonna max them out. And her rage, you know, because she gets that. Let's see, because she gets that, was it on 5, right? She gets the 35% crit rate increase. That's why I gave her this rage. Had really high dodge, but low crit rate. Now, because of the crafted cards, I have a lot of dodge on my cards. And, you know, I could probably give her, let's see how overcap she is, 10%. But you know what I think I did? I think I went and moved some of her uniform options over to, like, movement speed. I have movement speed here, but I mean, other than that, everything is you know, mythic uniform. This one's not mythic because I don't even think I own this character. I've just been upgrading his uniform, and you know, I got 8 HP here. So yeah, you know, you're gonna go through once you start crafting your cards and you're getting all these additional stats, you're going to go to the uniform and try to find something else. I mean, movement speed can be useful, right? I think it's an underrated stat, and that's for that. Let's see, Carnage also, I forgot to show you, his uniform is mythic, and I believe all the uniform options. Oh, here's one. So, you know, I mentioned in a previous video, I started playing not this past October, the October before, so there are some uniforms that, you know, I just never had to buy or had to rank up. And would I do it for this stat here? No. I mean, if I was going like for ranking on Carnage, you know, I would, but I really don't care too much about ranking. But I have it as movement speed right now, so it's a useless stat. Why would I waste the materials on that? Because it is a native tier 2 uniform. We all know how expensive those are. For the third team, we have Moonstone. This is the record holder here. I mean, she's breaking records in all kinds of game modes, right? So with team up, I mean, you know, you definitely want to use this lead with her. You could also use this lead with Sentry. You know, you could swap some things around, but you know, this one you're getting the 60% increased all attacks. You know, I suppose if you wanted to balance things out, you know, you could use this lead with Sentry, and then you could use Star-Lord lead for her, and then for Sharon Rogers, you could do the Phil Coulson, Nick Fury team up. But you also have White Fox. She's you know, definitely doing some work for you. So Moonstone, you know, I treated her pretty well. She's missing all but 4 Odin's Blessings in her ISO 8 set. It's stage 10, so I'll probably definitely go ahead and finish this off now. And I got lucky with that Brilliant. And you know, if you watch in the previous video, I got the Brilliant, and I went and I rolled it, ladies and gentlemen. I rolled it. I used 2 greeds, 2 CTP of greeds, and I ended up coming away with this roll. The first roll was actually identical. It was the same exact. It was 28% all attack, and with the 35% chain hit with the 210 proc. It was the same exact thing. It was mind-boggling. But here I got something better. You know, drop down on the 4% all attack, but it definitely makes up for it with the chain hit increase and the proc increase. So it's close to max. It's not, you know, quite there, but it's definitely, you can definitely tell the difference. And her stats, everything maxed, you know, all the important stats maxed except the crit rate, but as we all know, she's got that big, fat, and juicy 40-40 on her fit skill, and everything's canceling, right? So you don't have to worry too much about it. And last and final team up is, I'm using Fury and Coulson, the dynamic duo with Mr. Fabio here. Yo, one second. Let me find her. Where is she? Hang on a second. Oh, man, if she in her thumbnail, she looks. Doesn't she look just like Sentry? I wish I could zoom in on that, but she looks just like Sentry. Let's go over to him now. It's Invisible Woman without the uniform. Okay, so this guy, he is completely maxed out here. Full set of Odin's Blessings. ISO 8 set. I did go ahead and I just maxed that out, and the rage is rolled really nice. I mean, and I'm ranked 46. Part of that reason is I really didn't pay too much attention to the ISO 8 set. I wasn't looking for ones that were like, you know, they had the highest stats on it. Because when people started going in, and you know, because I did it like immediately, I maxed them out immediately, and there were some people that didn't have as many Odin's Blessings as I did, but had a higher ranking, and I'm like, oh, that's got to be due to the ISO 8s. I didn't even pay attention to it, but it just goes to show if I'm 46 with this build, that a lot of people are you know, really putting in work on this guy. So let's see, stats, right? Everything maxed on this guy. I mean, how could it not be with crafted cards and a full stack of Odin's Blessings? Speaking of which, I'll go to my cards here. So I'm 1 star away. Actually, I just did it today. I got my 5th star on Baby Spider today. I got junk. I mean, look at this. This is just nonsense, right? 1, 2, 3, 4 resists and movement speed. I guess that movement speed is good. It's really doing it for me. So I think I'm under 500 cubes though. I'm like 487. I don't know how that happened, but I'm at 4. I think actually on the first day I didn't run all my runs and collect all the cubes. The first day it was out. So I'm at 487. So I think we still have another 7 days, but I'll get it recorded and I'll put it on a video, because I think I might just be the first one to have all fully crafted cards, unless they come out with like more packs that people buy. But I think I might be the first one to get there, ladies and gentlemen, and I'll get that up. And you know what? I'm gonna put out the strategy that I'm using to craft my cards with, and maybe you could take something away from it, help you out when you're crafting your cards. All right, so let's jump into it. The first run is going to be Carnage. Let's rock and roll. All right, and here we are. Prime example here. You know, people, I don't know what's going on, if they're picking their butt or something, because they just don't like to hit the start button. And even worse, sometimes, you know, if there's, you know, if you see them selecting the character and they're taking like 5 minutes, right? So if you don't have a lot of time, you know, you need this clear to be as quickly as possible for you. And then Galactus here, I don't know, he's like taking a nap or something. Doesn't even realize that, you know, he's about to get his butt handed to him. I thought I was going to get disconnected here, actually. But it ended up going through, which is cool. But yeah, a lot of times, you know, with this game, you're stuck in the loading screen for you know, most of the time. Especially in, you know, World Boss Invasion. That's the worst. I mean, the match takes, what, 10 seconds? Not even 10 seconds. It takes like 2 seconds. 2 seconds, but you're spending 10 times that just in the loading screen. It's nonsense. And by the way, they need to fix those rewards. They need to change the rewards to all bios, right? Get rid of the Norn Stones. Those are garbage. All right, so you see, I start with 2 every time. 2 just to trigger the proc. It seems to do a pretty good job of triggering the proc. So I go 2 to 3 and then to 5. Most of your damage is on 5. And you know, you want the 3. You want to hit the 3 because of the buff. You get the buff and you get the invincibility. And the good thing about Carnage is you could let his tier 3 play out. I mean, that worked out perfect. You let his tier 3 play out in between phases. Works out pretty well. here I switch because I don't know if it's ever happened to you, but you get stuck in his little swirly twirly there. You see the Rick and Morty episode, the swirly twirly? Awesome episode. So here again, 2, 3 to the 5, pop that 5. I mean, you just watch the bars fly, right? And here, I probably could have saved his tier 3. I think we get canceled there. Or maybe if I did it a little bit later, I could have went over into this next phase and then popped down. And if you trigger that proc on when he comes back down again, it works out pretty well. And look at that, 1 minute and 7 seconds. Not too bad, not too bad. Like I said, you might be able to do that quicker with She-Hulk. Let's jump into the next one. All right. Here we have Miss Sharon Rogers with the Cyclops lead and White Fox with the new uni. She is doing some work for us. Okay, so maybe some guys know this, some don't. So maybe this will help some people out. But what you want to do is at the start, don't start attacking right away. You want to read Galactus, right? You want to read which side he's going to punch on because it could be the left or it could be the right. So you want to read that, and you'll notice I end up jumping to the right side. I hit the 3. I hit the 5. I sprinkle some of, I sprinkle 1 and 2 in there because sometimes, the proc can be funny. It doesn't want to activate right away. So 3, 5. I hit the 1, the 2 to activate that proc, and then I go into the 4. And if the 3 could come up, pull down a little quicker, you can get hit by that slam, but it doesn't. You might be able to work that out. And if so, you could have taken him down before this phase, so it could have been even a quicker clear. But she could have better team ups as well, right? You could use a Nick Fury, Coulson team up. And 29 seconds. 29 seconds. Let's see how much damage we do. We did 63%, and that's 44 million. Very nice, very nice. All right, here we have it. Ladies and gentlemen, you're about to bear witness to what I think is the record. Correct me if I'm wrong. But do not blink, because if you do, you will miss it. To watch as these bars fly by. And as you know, do the 5-4, 4-5, 6-3. I mean, you could do this too. Especially if I'm doing, like I did 78% of the damage here. So, if you have 2 others in here that maybe make up for that damage. But yeah, 7 seconds. That's insane. The power creep is real. Trying to tell you now. Next up, we have our boy Fabio, Invisible Woman without uni, and rotate. I pop 5 with Nick Fury whenever using them. Do that. You get that buff, and then I do 2, 5, 4 for the rotation. He's rocking the rage. 2 for the accumulation. 5 is cancelable, and then into the 4. Although I have seen some gameplay with an energy, and energy might be better. And I'm going to try to get some good rage recording and then swap to a forge energy and get some recording there as well. But this is a super fast run too. I mean, this is a 30-second run, as you'll see. And it really doesn't get any better than that. He's even stronger than I initially thought for PvE. But not too bad. 100% of the damage. He's a monster. 71 million in 30 seconds. You can't beat that. So, yeah, what I'm going to do is I'm going to get some recording of him with Rage, and then I'm going to swap for a Forge Energy with Beatdown because I think I might try to designate him as one of my null clears. Maybe, he can carry me to 20. I don't know. I even with fully crafted cards with all attack on every card, I don't know. I think even getting up to 20 might be difficult. I'm anxious to see what kind of changes that they're gonna make, because I bet there's more stuff coming, because I can't see anybody like going to what, 30, stage 30, 40, right? And he has 99 stages. Some more changes are coming. Anybody ever used to do this with cards, right? You get some of the semi-premium cards and you try to, upgrade them. I'm still in the habit of doing it. I have all these other semi-premium cards locked and I upgrade them. but I mean, for what anymore? You can't craft them. So you're gonna see me here craft my 5th star on my last card. I get junk, as you saw earlier in the video, but I'm gonna get the last star crafted, recorded as well, and you know, just have it recorded. You know, I think it's kind of fun. You guys can see it, because I think I might be the first one, so might as well get it on video. So thank you so much for watching, guys. You guys are the best. We're past 100 subscribers. We're gonna get up to 1,000. I guarantee it. And I have some stuff coming in the mail that's gonna help with the setup as well. It's gonna allow me to get videos out faster, more efficiently, better quality, just for you guys. In the comments, let me know some of the stuff you actually want to see, right? Because I'm just kind of winging some of these videos here. So let me know if there's anything in particular you want to see, and I'll do my best to try to put it out there. So happy holidays, everybody. We got New Year's coming, jumping into 2021. Hopefully it's better than this year. This year was a mess. So stay breezy, and I will see you in the next one, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Adios.